And the ball taken up top as we join game 2 of this Saturday edition. Mr. Buckets with the shot. Mr. Buckets off the mark. The rebound strong. Pass outside to Bandana. And Bandana off the mark, Bob. And C and El Italiano going after the ball there, gritty, Bob. The Italian hitman down there in the gritty. Last line over here. As they explain the rules to the Italian hitman. He's more of a Hoover Basketball Association veteran. Might be his first time here at the LBA, Bob. And there it is, Roger, one-on-one. And he dribbles, and he takes a breath. Oh my goodness, what a layup! And the ball off the mark, Bob. Went up a little too strong there. Back outside, and there's a pump. Back outside to the fitness guru, and the fitness guru off the mark. And Mr. Buckets with the ball. And Mr. Buckets back outside to C. And C with the shot. Oh, and Danny, strong rebounds and puts it in, Bob. Old school kind of player. Classic type of player there, Bob. Cleans it up when it needs to be cleaned up. Doesn't mind the duty. And there's the fitness guru outside. And there's the fake. Back around. Top of the mark. Back outside. He dribbles inside. Oh! And looks like Bandana wins that scuffle, Bob. Tracks the ball down. And Bandana inside, open lane. Loses the ball for a moment. Inside to C. Wrong team, Bob. Sometimes it's a little hazy in the beginning of the game, Bob. And Chris catches the 360 pass and puts it in, Bob. And there's the ball at the top of the mark. And he dribbles. And he dribbles again. And he's trying to find the fitness guru, and the fitness guru couldn't find the communication they needed there, Bob. And Bandana to Mr. Bucket. And Chris dribbles between the legs. And Chris out to C with a no-look pass. And C is off the mark again, Bob. It's an unusually cold few shots for C. He is not this type of player, Bob. I've seen this man work. This man can put him in as easy as I can say, hey. That easy, Bob. Hey, bucket made. Hey, bucket made. And that's how soon he puts him in. He just needs to warm up a little bit, Bob. I think it's a lack of warm up there. And there's C with the shot. And the fitness guru with the ball. And the fitness guru crosses the midway point. The fitness guru outside and back inside off the mark, and he gets the rebound off the mark again. A scuffle for the rebound out to Roger, and Roger with the ball. Roger stretches his right arm and puts it in. What a stretch, Bob. Here comes the fitness guru. The fitness guru looks like he's a bit fresh. Oh my goodness. What was that, Bob? I think the ball may have slipped out of his hand there, Bob. Made it look like a bit of a clothesline. Remember, man, this is not the WWE. This is the LBA. And HBA on YTV. And the ball. Chris. The pump. The pump. As JR coaches him down out here on the sidelines.
Back though.
And he's back, Bob. And the ball by Danny. Outside to Mr. Buckets. And Buckets dribbles left. Buckets. Oh my goodness. Hence the name Bob. He is Mr. Buckets with the buckets of fun, Bob. And the ball. He calls him out. After the pick, he expects the Italiano to be open. And the Italiano does not get the ball. Looks like it's their ball, Bob. Off a foul either way. And Bandana passes it inside to check. And back outside. And he dribbles left hand. Gets a strip from behind. Recovers. And the ball. Goes up strong that time, Bob. Will not be denied. And here comes Roger across the midway point. Roger pumps. Passes out And C with the ball. C inside to Chris. And Chris fades away off the bank. Calls him up. Ring, ring. They open on Saturdays, Bob. The bank is open. And the ball at the top of the mark. Oh, dribbles, crosses, takes it inside, puts it up, off the mark, Bob. Looks like there may have been a bit of a foul there, Bob. He went up high. He jumped high, and sometimes in those situations, you're vulnerable. When you're in the air, midway up the mark, you say to yourself, what am I doing up here? Did I jump too high? Sure enough, a defender gets into your space, and boom. The ball pumps the fake. Takes the 3-shot. Off the bank, calls it up. But they're not open for him today. On that shot, at least. Mr. Buckets with the ball, crossing the midway point. Out to Chris. And Chris dribbles. What's up, man? And Kevin, one of the stars of the LPA and HBA.
Yeah, one of the stars.
Oh, and one of the young stars getting ready to play also. And the ball taken up top by Chris. Chris looking for the action as intense as it could get. Mr. Buckets pops him out of his feet and takes 2 steps. Oh my goodness, Bob. Do you know how much leg strength it takes to pull off that kind of move, Bob? A whole lot of leg strength. That is for sure. And the ball outside to C. And C looks for options. C, 2 hands on the ball. C finds oh my goodness, does not find Roger off the mark. The linebacker defense gets it done. Put up, and Bandana cleans it up. Unbelievable, Bob.
Look up.
And there's Chris with the ball. Chris inside. Chris pumps. Chris out to Roger. And Roger looking for choices. He finds him. He does it. Passes inside. And the steal, Bob. And the shot. Oh my goodness, Bob. Looks like he's warm now, Bob. What a shot. Danny with the ball. Danny loses it. Chris with the ball. 2 hands on it once more. And Chris. And C, I mean. C looks for options. C pumps. And C puts it up and over. And the one-handed rebound. What a strong rebound there, Bob. That's Rodman-esque. And the fitness guru off the mark. And Mr. Buckets with the ball. Mr. Buckets out to Chris. And Chris with the ball. Chris behind the legs. Recovers it. Versus El Italiano. Back inside. And 1-2. And puts it in, Bob. What a Euro step, Bob. It's a new age. Oh my goodness. And he puts it in strong, Bob. He will not be the night on that one. Here comes C.
7-5. You took out. We waited. 7-5. 7-5.
And he thought he missed that one, but wanted to give him a foul because that's the kind of sportsmanship we possess here at the LBA and HBA. And the shot by C off the mark. And Roger and the Italiano with the ball to Bandana. And Bandana throws it out to Fitness Guru. And Fitness Guru past the midway point. Fitness Guru inside. Fitness Guru. Not Fitness Guru on that one. And the pass outside. Off the 3-point mark. Off the mark. Top of the rim, Bob. And the action's getting more intense here, Bob. By the second. The men are tired. They work full-time jobs. They take care of their families. Yet they're here. With the spin, Mr. Buckets. Oh, and in. With the spinning in, Bob. And Fitness Guru. Outside to Bandana. And Bandana out to the 3-point mark. And the shot. Off the mark. Tipped outside. Hey, what's your name, dog?
Holy.
Huh?
Holy.
Holy?
Yeah, they give me a fucking ball.
Holy! In the house. Representing.
Come on.
Can it be holy with the hole? With the ball, I mean. In the hole. Perhaps. Holy rusted metal, Batman. That's another one. And the ball. Outside to the top of the 3. Holy with the ball. Points down. Holy from Philly. Looks for options. Holy. Dribbles. Right hand. The young man out of Philadelphia. In and out, Bob. Danny with the rebound. Out to Chris. And here comes Chris past the midway point. Chris looks for choices, looks for options. Will he do it? Will he obtain what he's looking for? That beautiful W. C with the ball and C with the shot. Off the bank, Bob. As the chaos happens underneath the basket. Fitness Guru with the ball between the legs. Fitness Guru behind the back. Can't shake Chris. I'll take L'Italiano. L'Italiano with the shot. Off the mark. And Holy with the shot. These men are playing tough out here, Bob. It's getting physical. There's guys dropping left and right. It's a lockdown kind of game, Bob. And Bandana with the shot. Off the mark. Danny with the ball. Danny recovers. Out to Chris. And here comes Chris. With the Laker purple and gold shorts. With the shot. Passes inside. Fitness Guru takes it. Oh my goodness, and what a steal. Climbing the ladder for that one, Bob. Chris takes it the other way. And Roger. Looks like he couldn't finish that one, Bob. I gotta tell you right now, he must have jumped 4 or 5 feet. Climbed the ladder for that steal. Cornerback style, Bob. And C with the ball. As the ballers await their turn on the court, on the sidelines. C. C out to Chris. And Chris. Chris outside. It's Danny. And Danny with the ball inside to C. And C outside to Chris. And Chris with the shot. What a shot, Bob. That's the men cheer him on from the sidelines. Giving advice when there's savvy ways. What to do in certain situations out on the court. The pump. Out to Bandana. And Bandana off the mark, Bob. Chris. Chris with the ball. Looks like this one's coming back to the top, Bob. That's exactly what it looks like. Nice. What's your name again, dude? Ralph. Okay, I remember that. Oh, Chris with the ball. Chris. C out to Chris. And Chris with the shot. Looks like C gathers that rebound, boxing out fundamentals, Bob. Passes outside. Chris. Chris with the ball out to the back. And here Mr. Buckets with the ball. Mr. Buckets at the top of the mark. Mr. Buckets with the right hand. Oh my goodness, Bob. How many steps is he gonna give him, he says. It's too incredible, Bob. And there's the ball. Oh my goodness, Roger. Roger, left hand. Roger, up the middle. Roger, right hand. And there's the ball. Let's interview one of the other ballers here, Bob. A veteran here that we have on the court. What is your assessment of the action here, OG?
These niggas, I don't know. They doing their thing, man. They figuring it out. The team is better than the other team. That's all that is.
Oh, that's what it is,
That's
huh?
all it is. One team is better than the other team. The other team ain't got no fight.
And OG puts it down and lets you know what it is, Bob. As we go across the court and across the way. Fitness Guru with the ball. Fitness Guru to the top of the mark. Fitness Guru. The shot. And Chris with the strong rebound, Bob. C with the shot. Oh, off the top of the mark, Bob. And Bandana with the ball. Bandana with this guy who makes it happen. Gotta catch his name on the fly, right now. Bandana with the ball. Pumps. Bandana, left hand dribbles. Bandana between the legs. Bandana points for the screen. The screen set up on the right. And Bandana with the spin. And Bandana. Oh my goodness. That would have been quite a finish there, Bob. But the spin move was fantastic. Fitness Guru off the mark and out of bounds. I'm telling you right now, Bob, this game has playoff atmosphere like feel. Do you think this game here has playoff like atmosphere, OG?
Not at all.
Not at all, he
Not
says.
at all. This regular season, preseason.
This is a preseason game, Bob.
Preseason.
The OG assesses that it's a preseason game.
They ain't even have no pride in
We're
their
doing
game,
fine
man.
right
They
here.
ain't
We're
trying.
going to overseas podcast out here today.
Man.
Yeah. And the ball outside to Chris. And Chris. Oh my goodness, fakes and takes it right. Gets his own rebound out to Mr. Buckets. And C with the ball. C inside back to Chris. And Chris backs him down. And Chris. Oh, in and out, Bob. Danny with another rebound. Mr. Buckets with the shot. Off the mark. Off the mark again. Oh. And the scuffle for the ball, Bob. Roger calls a travel on Holy, Bob. A scuffle for the ball. Do you call a foul at that point? Do you dribble? Will it be a travel if you do? What do you do in that situation, Bob? You know, back when we used to have first, but that went away. So now we just have to scuffle it out, Bob. Or call a foul. Or travel. And the ball inside to Chris. Puts it in. 11-5 is the score, says OG. And I tend to believe him. El Italiano with the ball. Italiano out to Fitness Guru. And Fitness Guru dribbles, right hand. Fitness Guru passes inside. Oh my goodness, flawless victory there, Bob. Throws it right in, Bob. Mr. Buckets with the ball. Mr. Buckets between the legs. Mr. Buckets, can he work those handles, Bob? Right to left, left-handed. Right-handed. It's going both ways. Setting it up for C, and C with the shot. Off the mark. El Italiano gets the rebound. Bandana with the ball to the Fitness Guru, and the Fitness Guru takes it all the way, gets bumped. And looks like there's nothing easy on the inside. When there's nothing easy on the inside, there's nothing easy on the inside, Bob. And Chris said, not today. There's nothing easy on the inside. So you're going to get fouled if you go in just like that, Bob. But the Fitness Guru has nifty tricks up his sleeve. Will he utilize them? Indeed he will. Mr. Buckets with the ball. OG claims it's 11-6. And they settle on 11-6. The ball at top to Holy. And Holy from Philly. Holy dribbles right-handed. Holy against Danny between the legs. And there's the shot. Off and in, baby. What do you think about that shot, OG?
That was a nice shot. That's what he's supposed to do.
It was a nice shot. Did what it's supposed to do, Bob.
Oh, good block. Good block.
Inside. Oh my goodness, Roger is getting hammered over there, Bob. Hammered left, hammered right. That's what it takes to go inside, Bob. You gotta feel the hammer. There's Chris with the ball, and Chris to C, and C puts it up and in. And that's the end of that one, Bob. Another one in the books. Another one on lock. It was a gritty game. And this young man played exceptionally well. What is your name, young man?
Time, man.
What's your name, brother?
New man, but no interviews
New man.
right now. No interviews right now, man.
No interviews right now. He did play a little hard, Bob, and I needed to know the young man's name. New man. Played like a new man. And the youngster says the real ballers need to get on the court. Is that a true statement, Bob? We'll find out right now. Game 3 coming up. And the men getting warmed up, getting ready. Here on the LBA on YTV.